Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's live stream. Let's dive straight into another Bitcoin analysis. Compression. Really, it's going to be a boring night. I'm going to keep this nice and short. So, we have our overexpansion, which is defined here by this thin, slender line like so. We initially formed a compression range, and I'll zoom in on it here. Right, where price action activated the mean inversion condition here, and then entered a compression range. Right, and we actually tagged the lower 3.2 standard deviation of that compression range, and we did see brief rejection. And now we're actually getting a secondary formation of a compression range, which you can see based on this little pink line here. And really, all that's going to give me is we have a mean inversion condition activated to the purple line, which is 10900. All right. So eventually we should touch the purple line. Price can just go sideways, and the mean can travel down to meet price. That's totally an option. All right, so what we know is we have this upper edge and this lower edge of range definition, and then nothing else, really. Technically speaking, because we have an activated long position, you could set a buy order at 9894, which is our 3.2 standard deviation of the 1/10th period. In theory, that should provide an ideal swing low for entry into mean reversion. However, do note that any kind of comprehensive net expansion to the downside, meaning if we break below 9,700, that would imply trend continuation to the downside. Okay? So we can actually just define those levels with horizontal lines. Okay? So this here is our oops, Bitcoin's dead line. At least for the 1 hour chart. I have to say that for the daily chart, we still have the 500 period to deal with, which is, yeah, it's defaulted to 500. Good. Awesome. And so the 500 period is similar to the weekly 200, or the weekly 50, excuse me. Right, and previously in the last bull run, it did very well in actually defining trend. Oh, but I'm on the wrong ticker. We have to go to BLX. Nice. Right. So that trend definition was very solid for quite some time. And you can actually see it tagging this purple band here, 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 and here. And multiple smaller touches when the initial trend actually began as well. Right? Just the actual trend definition of the 500 period on the daily chart is really clean, and we're actually getting those same pivots being tagged here. So really, I think below 9,500 is our jump off ship point. Until then, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. All right, so another $700 down, and I will be inclined to change my bias, but for the time being, I am still bullish. So where do we go from here? Overnight, I think we're not going to do anything. Just sideways. We're either going to complete the mean reversion condition or tag the swing lows. And really, I don't feel like staying up to babysit such a dreary chart, right? Really, all we have here is an implied mean inversion, which is at least compression or implied bullishness. And then that's it, right? All we have is compression. And that is excellent for range trading. However, range trading is inherently incredibly work intensive because you need to constantly redefine swing high and swing lows for that range. And because of that, it's not something you can set up in your sleep. So, because this is a late night stream, and really I just wanted to get something in before I go hiking tomorrow, I wanted to point out that you shouldn't need to worry too much tonight. That is, unless we break that pivot around 9,500, in which case you should start to worry, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For the time being, this is implied bullish, albeit, I think that's it, a compressionary bullishness, right? So there's trending bullishness, which was over here, which resulted in, well, trend and a significant move and really clean price action. And then there's compressionary bullishness, which just means we'll probably stay in the band and we won't leave it, right? Two very different things. Just as we have another good example here, where this is bearishness, or compressionary bearishness, whereas this is expansionary bearishness. All right, you see the difference? While yes, the general slope is slightly down, it's just mean reversion. Whereas this is a new trend, and well, significant trend results in volatility, significant price action. So typically when you have compressing bearishness, it's a reduction of volatility, meaning you don't expect significant moves during its duration. But when you actually get the beginning of expanding bearishness, well, then you're going to get volatility, you're going to get over expansions, and you're going to get significant trend, right? Because this is minor trend for the short-term mean reversion, but major trend for the expansion. But of course, that expansion is currently over, and now we have bullish compression. So, small upward trend is implied for the time being. That's it for today's live stream. It has been a pleasure talking to you. There will be no stream tomorrow, as I am going to climb Mount Bierstadt in Colorado. All right, 14,000 feet. I'm going the 9-mile route tomorrow, so wish me luck. If you don't hear back from me Monday, that means I am dead, and you should probably check the headlines. It has been a pleasure. I will talk to you all Monday. Ciao.